Alright guys, so we are trying to get into World War III. We actually got past the... Oh god, no. There we go, okay. So we got past the loading screen, and now I want to deploy, and it won't go any further than this. So maybe if we'll sit here for a little bit, because I did sit and wait at the loading screen for quite a while. So let's see how it goes. Still trying to deploy. That's not a good sign. I'm sorry for all the background noise. There are quite a few people at the house, and the dogs keep running back and forth. So you can hear their little clickety clacks all up on the side there. I wonder if we cancel this. Yeah, we're stuck right here. Like, I can't click that one, and it won't let me deploy. So there's nothing really I can do. This is a Asian server, I think is the one I clicked on. I tried North American and I tried European, and I couldn't get on either of those. So I switched over to Asian, and I got this far. Which is not very far still. It's just past the loading screen. So, it says, highly recommend playing your first match now. But it's not doing anything at all, which is sad. Try that again. I wouldn't mind getting to the screen where I can pick my loadout, but we kinda stuck here. And that's it. Now, I know there's a lot of people giving out bad reviews of this game on Steam right now, and I don't think that's very good. I think if you want a refund, get your refund, but you actually need to play the game before you leave a bad review. Actually need to play the game before you leave any review. Usually my rule of thumb is have at least an hour or two under your belt of a game before you leave a review of it. And sitting at a loading screen for an hour and a half is not a reason to leave a bad review. It's not like these guys are EA, and even EA had that terrible Battlefield 4 launch. So they really need to have a break because it's a small crew and they're working on it right now. And we're just stuck at this screen now. Trying to deploy. Will we ever get there? I kind of doubt it, but we'll at least try. Honestly, I don't think anybody has even gotten in today. I think all the videos that everybody is seeing are from before the launch, from all the reviewers. So I'm not sure what exactly happened between the day before the launch and the actual launch, but something happened where nobody can play it now. So we sit and wait at this deploying screen until we either get deployed or the game crashes or something like that. And so far, let's see, it says our CPU usage is about 14.7, 15%. And we have about 39 frames per second. And we are running on a GeForce, or a GTX 1050 Ti. So it's not top of the line, but it's not using all our CPU usage, which is good. And I have a i5 6600, so it's not using all of that. But it's also not using anything else because it's not doing anything. So we wait. I've thought about playing another game, Warface, just until this one kicks up and gets ready. But I'm not going to be like the other streamers who say, oh yeah, we're playing World War III, and then they go on to play like Tarkov or Battlefield 4, I don't know, Call of Duty or something like that. If you're going to play a different game, you need to at least change your title and description to the game that you're playing instead of trying to lure people in. Because that's not very nice at all. Well, goodness. So how's everybody doing today? It's cold here, and it's supposed to snow tonight, which I am excited for. But yeah, that's about it. It's raining right now because the temperature hasn't dropped enough to snow. I'll have to work tonight, so maybe I'll go outside and see the snow, because everybody knows I love snow. I'm all about that coldness. Which is funny because I lived down in the south for the past 5 years and I hadn't had any snow. So this will be quite a change of pace. I'm still trying to get used to the cold, but I will definitely not complain about it because I have lived through those southern summers and they are ungodly. So while I wait, I am eating some crab legs. Just a little FYI, in case you hear my mouth munching on food. Now, if you guys want to donate to a good cause today, if you head on over to Neebs Gaming, their channel on Twitch here, and you hit their donate button, you'll be redirected over to a hurricane relief fund that they did a live stream for, and you can donate on there. Their goal was to raise $5,000 Thursday night, and they ended up raising $11,000. So good on them and their community. I helped out and donated a little bit, and yeah, so if you got time and money and all that good stuff, head on over there. So it doesn't look like we're getting anywhere with this loading here. We may have gotten in, but we just ended up at a different loading screen. It's kind of sad though because I had super high hopes for this game. But I know there's a lot of people that'll tell you not to buy a game at launch because like 99% of the time, there are bugs with it that developers have to fix. And that's what this is. It's just a bug that the developers have to fix. No big deal. So maybe we should change this to we got in, now what? Alright, let's see. Still deploying. Now we're stuck at this screen instead of the loading screen, so I guess that's a nice change of pace. The fact that we've been sitting here, though, for the past, 11 minutes on the same screen is not a good sign, though. So, yeah. This button still doesn't work. I can cancel it and hit that thanks, but I know my way around. And nothing happens. So we go back to deploy. And we sit and wait until they're all fixed. It's so sad. I had such high hopes for this game. I was actually hoping it would be the replacement for Battlefield 5 because I loved Battlefield 4 and I was really hoping that's where Battlefield V was going. And then they changed Battlefield V to be just a World War II game, and I had enough of the old crap with Battlefield 1. It just really wasn't my thing. So that's why I think a lot of people had high hopes for this game. And so far it's kind of a letdown. But we gotta get in to be able to tell. Like, I'm not gonna leave a bad review just because I can't get into the game. It just means they probably should have did a little better job preparing. Oh shit, did we just get deployed? What? Let's see if we get kicked now. Are we gonna get kicked? Or are we just stuck stuck somewhere else? Hot dang. Well, that's a nice map of the US. Okay. So for anyone just joining in, I tried the North American server and I tried the EU server. Neither of those worked. And then I tried the Asian server. And it took probably 10-15 minutes, but I finally got to the deploy screen. And then once I hit the deploy button, it took another, let's see, I hit the button just before I started streaming, so 13 minutes to get just this far. So probably in another 15 minutes we might actually be playing the game. Hopefully. Something about that picture didn't seem right, though. Oh no. Is that just the loading screen again? Oh, did we just get kicked? No, it's just a spinning loading screen again. Okay. Well, there were the 4 battlefields that you could play, if you could actually play the game. Well, this is an interesting non-game. So I know a lot of people have been calling it, what is it, Loading Screen Simulator on all their bad reviews on Steam. And here's a different loading screen, so maybe, hopefully, fingers crossed, we're getting a little closer. It looks like it is Germany or France, something. So I am running a GTX 1050 Ti. So far the CPU usage is 11-12%, and frame rates are at 55 so far, and that's with a Intel i5 6600 and a GTX 1050 Ti. So I know it's not the most updated equipment, but hey, at least we got further than just the first loading screen. We actually got to deploy, so now we're on the deploy loading screen. Oh, but now the music stopped. Oh shit. 100% you will be able to switch your responsibility freely during the game. Let's do attacker. What? Are we actually getting in? Are we getting in? Uh-oh, now our frame rate dropped to 13. Hang on just a sec. West medium, west light, Southwest heavy. We're gonna go medium. Alright, so far. And we're gonna deploy. Ready? Go. Oh shit, we're in! We're in, guys! What? And we're at 34-43 frames per second. 46 frames per second. CPU usage has gone up to 42% down to 38%. There are four-wheelers in the game. I'm not sure how to get on with him. Uh-oh, what just happened? Okay, we are on with him. We're at 51 frames per second. And at 46% CPU usage. Oh, it's really frizzy. We went down to 19 frames per second for a second. Now we're back up to the 40s.
Our units are taking hold of objective Alpha 2.
We're at Alpha 2. Alpha 1's over there. We're gonna have to go over there. Come on. After we get Alpha 2, we need to run over to Alpha 1. But it's working, guys. We're at 45 frames per second and 36% CPU usage. With a GTX 1050 Ti and an i5 6600. Alright, run over to A1. Go, 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 go. We need both these objectives, that's why there's 1 and 2. You get more points if you have both of them.
Our units are taking hold of objective Alpha 1.
Uh-oh, we're stuck in the... Let's see if we can get behind this bar, but we're actually playing, guys. We're actually in-game. We're at 59 frames per second. And 31% CPU usage with an i5 6600 and 1050 Ti. So it's not bad frame rates. It's not 60, but it's workable so far. We do have those dips every once in a while where it drops down to like 13, but so far we're good. Tank is behind us over there. So there are a couple people playing. Not sure how many. Oh, there's quite a few people playing. But this is the Asian server, so if you right click on your Steam on the play game, you can go and pick which server you want, and it looks like Asian servers are up for a little bit. There we go. Alright, now we're gonna go, let's see if we can find somebody over here in the Bs. We'll take B1 because it looks like they're at B2. Oh, shit. Is that a tank? Holy shit, look at the recoil on that. We're gonna have to get used to this shooting because damn, the recoil was crazy. Nice. Alright, so we did find some gunfight, that's good. So let's see if we can take this one over. Our airplane, we're at 46 frames per second and 21% CPU usage with an i5 6600 and a GTX 1050 Ti. Oh shit, there's a guy right there. Which way is he gonna come? Oh shit! Damn, we're down. So I got shot in the stomach. Alright. We'll load out B2. Can we switch to B2? Can we load out there? No? I guess A2. Deploy. Alright, we still haven't gotten kicked yet, so that's good. Shit, did I just see somebody go this way? How high up can we go? Just a second floor? Okay. So this is my very first time playing this. I haven't had a developer key or anything like that. This is just all me. Can we jump out the window? Nope. Alright, we can duck. Duck is E. Shit, how'd I get in here? There we are. Alright, A1, let's go B1. Let's head over to B1. So there's nobody over here. How the hell do I get over there? Slide while running a C. Nice. I like that they have that in there. That's something I wish Battlefield would have had in it, is slides and laydowns. I mean, I know they have laydowns, but it's just not the same. This with the sliding and everything kind of reminds me of the game Warface, which you can slide into. Now I know with the pre-release, a lot of people were having problems with bottlenecks. They'd get maybe like the first two stations, and then
Bravo 2 is under attack.
they would get stuck.
Our units are taking hold of objective Bravo 1.
So we're gonna hopefully not get bottlenecked anywhere. Actually, I don't have very good sight when it comes to picking out enemies, so we might very well get shot at. Yeah, this is an Asian server, the AS. I tried North America and I tried the European, and neither of those would work. The Asian server, I sat on the loading screen for probably 5-10 minutes, maybe even a little longer, and then I got to the deploy screen, and that one I sat at for about 13 or 14 minutes until I finally got deployed. So I think if you go onto the Asian server and you wait just a little bit, you might actually get in. I'm not sure how they're actually letting people in, but it's slow going so far. They did say that they were working on it though, so I'm not sure if it's completely fixed. I wouldn't say it's completely fixed because the other two servers aren't really working that I found. And there's still a shit ton long loading screen to get through. Like, you actually have to wait through the loading screen just to get here. And if you don't have a lot of patience, you might quit it before you even notice that it's working. But I know some people that sat there for hours at a time, just waiting on the loading screen to go somewhere. Actually, I went and cooked some crab legs while I waited for the game to load. So, the loading screen took as long as cooking crab legs. If that gives you any perspective. How's our A's doing? We both got those. Alright, and there's quite a few people in here, so yeah, I would definitely say try the Asian servers, the AS servers. Shit, was that a guy that popped up between there? Shit! Oh, damn, they definitely... He shot me in the arm 4 times, and that killed me. Ain't that some crappers?
Objective Bravo 1 is under attack.
Oh no. Oh no. Where is... Get turned around too easily. Let's see if we can take some C's. If they're at B, maybe we can take some C's. So far we're running right around 40 frames per second. And our CPU is the same, it's about 40%. And that's within i5 6600 and GTX 1050 Ti. So you don't have to have the greatest equipment even to, I guess, to sit through the loading screen to get in. I don't see anyone, but that doesn't mean anything. Oh no, I was just there. Shit. Let's see if we can get down in here. Oh, I hear gunshots. Oh shit, that was my guy. Sorry, dude. I think I saw somebody go past that bus. There he is. Shit. Down again. So just because you can play the game doesn't mean you have to be good at it. Because I definitely am not.
Enemy APC has been detected.
I guess we have to go here. Oh no, we've lost a lot.
Objective Alpha 2 is under attack.
Now, the sounds of these guns, I'm gonna have to say that's a bit of a downfall so far because they definitely don't sound the greatest. Shit. Alright, stuck behind a tree here. Alright, we got... This all looks like we are doing good with players. There's a pretty good player base in this game. Shit. There he is. Man, that recoil though, holy shit.
Offensive drone is ready for deployment.
Oh, damn. Got hit by a grenade. Alright, redeploy. Maybe we try light? I'm not sure what all these different classes are. I guess this is a sniper. That's not gonna be good. I'm not very good with sniper rifles. At least not in games I haven't played before. You give me Battlefield 4 and I can do okay with a sniper, but... Shit. 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 Yeah, that was my bad. So I suck. I can play, but I suck. I can get into the game, but I suck. So far, let's see, we are doing about 45 frames per second on a GTX 1050 Ti, and we're down to actually 20% GPU usage on an i5 6600, so that's pretty good. What's this guy doing? Are you stuck, bud? Oh shit. Oh shit. I tried to slide and it did not work. Oh, but I got hit in the head. Alright, let's go help our buddies out here. Oh damn, it looks like we've lost all but like one objective. Maybe head this way a little. I guess that's the bad thing with not playing this so much is I don't know where the hell I'm going. I'm not familiar with these maps at all. Shit. God damn. That was actually pretty good on his part. He shot me quite a bit. I really need to get used to this
Objective Alpha 2 is under attack.
gun thing. Alright, well, Alpha 1. There's Alpha 2. See, and just walking across that glass sounds so weird. The sound in this game is just unnatural, really. Alright, slide back and let's see if we can do... What is a Reaper? Let's do it right here. I'm not sure what that is, but maybe it's like a UAV, maybe?
Alpha 1 is under attack.
Or a bomb squad thingy? Uh-oh, that slide did not work. Shit.
Objective Alpha 2 is under attack.
I know shit, we were just there. Oh shit, they got a tank. Tank! Tank! Run away! Run away!
Our unit is taking hold of Objective Bravo 1.
Oh god dang it. So we're at 60 frames per second at the moment on a GTX 1050 Ti and 19% CPU usage, so it's not bad. And we have lost all our objectives, so that's not great. Let's see if we can get on this. Alright, normal controls for that, that's good. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Out of the combat zone, out of the combat zone. Whew. Alright, so can't go that way. Which way are we facing? Let's see if we can go this way. Alright, here we go.
Hold of Objective Charlie 2.
Yeah, let's go over to Charlie 2. We got some buddies over here. Let's see, can we run over that? No, oh shoot. That was rough. Oh, I bet I just got that thing stuck, didn't I? Alright, so hopefully we can catch this one so that we can have an objective.
Enemy offensive drone spotted in your AO.
That's not good. So for anyone just joining, we are on the AS servers. I tried the North American and the European and they didn't work, but if you go to the AS server, you have to sit through the loading screen for probably 15 minutes, and then you have to sit through a very long deploy screen where you think it's frozen, but you sit through that for probably another 15 minutes, and you can actually get in. So it does take a while, you just gotta get the,
Ready for deployment.
have some patience while you do it. Shit. Shit, is he on the right or left? Yep, we did. And as you can tell, I'm not very good at the game. But this is my very first time playing, like, at all. So, I didn't have any developer keys or anything like that. I'm still trying to get used to the controls and
Objective Bravo 1 is under
the
attack.
insane recoil on these guns. I know that once you start upgrading them, they become better. Shit! So there's definitely some people in here who are either really good or they've been playing it for much, much longer. But that is not me. Let's see if we can try heavy. Let's see how this gun does. You know what, let's try running. I think we don't want to stay underground because, oh shit. Oh, well that was too fast. So I do apologize for my super poor gameplay. That's all me. Let's see.
Objective Charlie 2 is under attack.
Let's do a
Hold of Objective Bravo
Mini drone, maybe? Yeah, let's do that. Oh shit, no, I can't launch there. Alright, we'll deploy there. And we'll send out our mini drone, and we'll do that here. There we go.
Our units are taking hold of objective Alpha 1.
Resume game. My bad. Where's Alpha 1? There it is. So we got our UAV, little drone thing at Alpha 2, headed over to Alpha 1. So far on our
Objective Charlie 2.
1050 Ti, we're running at 30 frames per second and about 30% CPU usage on a i5 6600. Buddy, y'all sneak it over here. Y'all sneak it. Alright. So we got that. Let's see, we go that way and that's a dead end that comes out there. Man, I gotta get used to this map a little better. Walking over that glass sounds like you're chewing on something. Chewing on an apple or something. I think our drone just ended. So no more drone time. Anybody see where they're getting shot from? Shit. I don't see anybody. That's a bad sign. That means they're sneaking up behind me to shoot me in the back. Oh! Nice.
Ready for deployment.
Shit. Right here. Oh shit, wrong button. Oh gosh. That's my bad. I didn't hit escape to get out of there, but at least we got our drone up and running. It shows enemies over here. Shit. That's my bad again, guys. I guess it's really gonna take me some getting used to for this game. And we don't have our flying eye yet.
Objective Alpha 1 is under attack.
Shit, we're losing all of our objectives. Shit! Holy damn, that was outpowered. Alright, no bueno. We'll deploy one more time, let's see. Yep, there we go. Deploy, come on. So everybody that just joined us, we are on the AS server. I tried the North American and the European and they didn't work, so I went to AS and it took about 15 minutes, but we actually got onto the server. And then it took about
Alpha 2 is under
between
attack.
13 and 15 more minutes at a deploy loading screen. So if you're sitting at a loading screen, try not to give up on it.
Our units are taking hold of
You might actually come up with it. You just gotta stick with it for a bit. Now it looks like this is what everybody was talking about bottlenecking. Well, you'll be stuck spawning at one point and you can't get any further because the enemy's right on you. So we'll see if we can get through here. And if we can come up. Oh shit, where? God, that recoil is terrible. Shit, and we're down. So as you can see, they got us bottlenecked at A2. We can't get any further from A1 to get into A2. So
Our units are taking hold of objective Alpha 2.
alright, they're over there, so we're gonna run over here and try and sneak up behind the enemy. As much as we can, anyways. I don't see anybody so far, that's a good sign. And I'm running a GTX 1050 Ti. We're at 40 frames per second. On an i5 6600, we're at about 28% CPU usage. Now I kind of think this is not taking us in the correct direction I need to be going to get an objective. Well, maybe there's C. So let's see if we take C.
Enemy offensive drone spotted in your AO.
That's not good. We're just running right out here in the open.
Objective Alpha 1 is under attack.
Am I the squad leader? Oh, hell no. Nobody should have me be their squad leader. But you can spawn on your squad leader. And I can give directions. Shit. See, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Why I should not be a squad leader. I'm on the AS server. When you're on your Steam main menu, you right click on the game before you launch it. And you can pick which server you want to be on. I tried the North American and the European and neither worked. So I switched over to the AS server. And you have to sit and wait for a bit. Like about 15 minutes on the load screen. But I finally got past it. And then I had to sit and wait for another probably 13 to 15 minutes to get through the deploy loading screen. Because once I got to the deploy loading screen, I definitely thought the game had froze or
Objective Alpha 2
something like that, but I just had to wait it out is all.
Our units are taking hold of objective Charlie.
Shit. Oh god, he's on my team. That's not a good. Alright. At least we got one kill, so I don't feel so bad having you guys watch me.
Objective Bravo 2.
I will say though, I have absolutely no experience with this game. That's why I keep dying a lot. My experience is minimal to say the least. I didn't have any keys beforehand or developer anything beforehand. This is just all since the last 45 minutes. Less than that because we were at a loading screen for 13 minutes, so probably the last 30 minutes is all the gameplay I have on this. But I'm running a GTX 1050 Ti and it's at 40 frames per second. Got an i5 6600 and we're at 30% CPU usage. We're on the AU servers. It takes a while, but you gotta sit through that loading screen, and then you'll finally get to a deploy loading screen that you have to sit through for another long while, to say the least. But you will get there. You just have to sit through it, maybe do something in place of it.
Our units are taking hold of objective Alpha.
I cooked some crab legs while I waited for the game to load, go figure. So it took me about 30 minutes from the point of starting the game up to actually getting into a game.
Our units are taking hold of objective Bravo. Our units are taking hold of objective Alpha 2.
So far it's looking pretty good. It definitely reminds me of a Battlefield, Call of Duty, Warface kind of thing. The UAVs definitely remind me of a Call of Duty. The look and feel of the game is very Battlefield. The recoil, though, is crazy. Sound quality isn't so great, but I'm sure you'll get used to it, or they'll upgrade it once all the other bugs are fixed. Because I'm sure at the moment, sound quality is definitely not a major issue compared to all the other things that they're having problems with. So we're gonna follow our buddy up these steps. Hopefully not die now. I think once I get up here, I'll launch my drone. So let's see, that's this. We're on standby, there we go. So there's a guy over here.
Enemy offensive drone spotted in your AO.
There he is. And we're dead. Lean. Yeah, I haven't quite figured out which button that is. Oh! Hey, just found it, so thank you for that. Hopefully we'll be able to use that now.
Objective Alpha 1 is under attack.
It's something I have to get used to because I think the last game I played that was a shooter was Warface, and I don't think there's a lean option in there that I know of. There probably there is, and I just haven't used it, but yes, gotta get used to lean, which is E, so we gotta E it up. Same with sliding, definitely gotta get used to sliding too. We'll try getting back up here. Shit, stuck. Oh gosh. Damn it, I definitely thought I had him there, so. My bad, and I apologize for this terrible gameplay. But at least the game's working. You can see how a noob actually plays it. Because, yeah, we're definitely not so great at shooter games, by the looks. And for anyone just joining us, we're on the AU servers, or sorry, AS servers. You just gotta sit through the loading screen for about 15-20 minutes, and then sit through a deploy loading screen after the original loading screen goes through for about 13 to 15 minutes. And you might end up there. No promises though, because I did try the North American server and the European server, and neither of those worked, so It's just
Our units are taking hold of objective
maybe
Alpha 1.
the Asian servers were the first ones to be fixed. Not sure. Alright, we got a team over there. I don't know, what do you think? Should we help them out or should we try and take A2? Yep, definitely practice. So I've only been playing this for about 40 minutes now, so can't really blame me for sucking too bad.
Our units are taking hold of objective Alpha 2.
So far, it looks okay. So let me know, has anybody else been able to get in? I know there's quite a few. It looks like the player has actually dropped. There's been a drop in players, but has anybody else been able to play? Oh, jeez.
Enemy APC has been detected.
40 minutes. That's terrible, man. I'm sorry. I'm not sure how they're picking to get in. It's kind of the weirdest thing I've ever seen where some people can get in, some people can't. I honestly didn't think I was going to get in because I sat there for so long. And then I kind of felt bad after I did because I know people have sat there waiting hours trying to get in, and it only took me... Oh god. It only took me about 30 minutes to actually get into a game. So we are on the AS servers for anybody interested trying to get in. I've heard that people have been getting into the EU servers, but I definitely could not. So maybe just try giving each server a good half an hour maybe. I'm not sure really. But so far, our frames per second on a 1050 Ti are down to about 30 frames per second. CPU usage is about 30%, and that's on an i5 6600. Okay, we'll go... Oh gosh. Sorry, man. My bad. I'm naughty, I know.
Our units are taking hold of the
Shit. Oh, what? Okay, so it looks like... Oh, okay. So I tried to launch a drone and died instead because I definitely thought I was dead while I was trying to launch the drone. Good to know. So now that I know what button drone is, how about I go try and launch a drone and not die? I think we're gonna head over here to the Hoki office. I hear a tank, which so far tanks can't destroy buildings like they could in Battlefield 4, which is good. I mean, so far. Out of all the issues they're having, if tanks could destroy buildings too, I'm sure that would cause way more problems with servers at the moment. Don't see anyone, so I really want to take A1.
Our units are taking hold of objective Alpha 2.
Oh, shit. Okay. Got partners over here. So we're gonna try and run up on top of this building and set off our drone without dying. That's the goal. Don't die, set off drone. And make sure we don't freeze up while we set off drone like we did last time. So for anyone just joining, we are on the AU servers. Not AU, AS.
Enemy offensive drone spotted in your AO.
Okay, I'm not sure what good this drone thingy is doing here. I can't tell good guys from bad guys. I'm not sure what use this is. So I can zoom in, go left and right. I can go up, but I don't know how to go down. Oh, found it. Okay. Because I am sure there are some people in here. No? Nobody? No takers? But good news, the fact that I've stayed along this entire time while I've been running this drone is a good sign.
Objective Charlie 2 is under attack.
So we are on the AS servers for anybody who is interested in trying to get in. We haven't gotten kicked yet, so that's good. It took from launching the game to actually playing in the game about 30 minutes to get in, and I think we are gonna find out if we get kicked here in just a second. So if we do get kicked, I apologize. Oh god, it put us back to the loading screen, not the loading screen of death. But at least we got one game in. You can see how poorly I play. My Steam name is the same as my Twitch name. It's Fuzzy Nubs. And I think on my About Me section there's actually a link to my Steam. So you can head over there. Give me crap for playing so poorly. It's okay. No worries. I know I'm no good. I think the last shooter game I played was Warface, but that's completely different from all the other ones. Before that it was Battlefield 1, but I wasn't really a fan of that, so I never really got into it. And before that it was Battlefield 4, but I played that on the 360, so that has been quite a while before I was really good at that. But yeah, like you said, it's practice, 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 and I haven't been practicing that much. So that's my fault. Hopefully they'll fix this game up so I can practice a lot and be kind of good at this game. I honestly think we're going to be stuck at this screen for a while now, guys. I apologize. At least we did get one good game in. I'm not going to say good game, like, it was mediocre at best. One mediocre game in. And now we're back to the loading screen, so I'm right there with you guys. Right when you're sitting and waiting to get in. At least you did get to see some of the gameplay, though. I like that's honest gameplay after launch. That's not pre-review where they're on dedicated servers. And now we just sit and wait. Hopefully for not another half an hour, because good golly, Miss Molly, that would be bad. Not quite as bad as you guys have been waiting for hours. Like, I really feel for you guys. I was watching this this morning at work, people just trying to get in to servers, and I was like, man, I've been looking forward to this game for so long. And to have it not work right is so depressing. But I'm really looking forward to getting to use the guns and getting better with their recoil. I think with a couple of upgraded guns it would probably get better, but you gotta be able to play to get the upgraded guns, and we just gotta get that far. But it did look good, the little bit that I did play of it. Now that we've been booted out. Not good anymore. Yep, I got the notification. I'm just worried that if I go and click on it, I'll be booted out. So, let me see if I can do that without screwing too much up here. should be still loading. I should get a notification if it pops up to play. I'm sure the music will definitely tell me. Alright, yep, I got your invite and I just clicked accept, so you should be good on the list. Let's see. Yep, there you are. Yep, it says you're playing World War III too. So how's that gameplay going? You got that loading screen too? Oh yeah, yeah, I gotcha. Alright, well, while we sit here and wait. Is that music too loud for you guys? I didn't even notice that it might be a bit obnoxious. So, how's your days going? It's super cold here, getting ready to snow. It's been raining all day, but tonight it's supposed to get down to like 27 degrees with snow flurries. Yeah, I saw that before, but yeah, that's what Steam says. You're definitely in game. Yeah, you're about in game as the rest of us here at the loading screen now. But yeah, I've seen some people have gotten to play one game and have been booted out like we just were. Some people haven't been able to get in at all. Some people are streaming while they're waiting at the loading screen and playing other games, which I understand. And yeah, I'm just curious if every single person that I was just in game with was booted out like I was, and so they take a whole new round of people into play. Like, really makes you think. If there's only like one game going and they take in a dozen people to play that one game and then boot them out and bring in another dozen people, seems a little bit nefarious, but who am I to mention it? The thing I'm curious about though is there are quite a few people, like the first 4 people on the Twitch stream here are all looking at their loadouts. And between my gameplay, not once did I see that loadout screen. I was stuck at the connecting screen, or I was stuck in the deploy screen, but I never once got to a main menu where I could get into my loadouts to mess around with my guns. That's odd. So now we sit and wait. And wait and wait. With everyone else still waiting. Now we're updating our title here because we did get one game in. We're not at the deploy screen anymore. There we go. Well, good. Not really, but that's okay. So, how many people are sick of this picture now and never want to see it ever again? Because I'd feel for you. Most definitely. Oh gosh, I just hit the microphone. I bet that was loud. And I apologize for my squeaky chair. If I could bring it closer to the microphone, I would. So I don't blame you guys if you shoot out for a bit. We're at the same loading screen as everybody else. If we pop back into a deploy screen, I will definitely update the title again. But so far, it's a waiting game. From what I did play though, seems like a pretty good game. I'm excited for them to get all the server issues fixed and loading screens fixed and all that snazziness. If anybody else has been able to play, just let me know. I'd love to hear your experience from it. Or if you want to take a jab at me for how poorly I just played, I wouldn't blame you for that either. It's all fun and games. Until the game kicks you out of the server. And then it's no more fun and no more games. Oh, we did get what? Just under an hour of gameplay in. That was pretty good. I mean, it's not spectacular, but for this game, that was pretty good. And I wasn't sure how my 1050 Ti would play with it, but it did pretty good. I mean, we stayed above 30 frames per second almost all the way through. I think we had 2 times where it dipped low, but it was just a sputter and then it kicked right back up again. Same with our i5 6600. That turned out really well. It only got to, 30% usage. Maybe just a tad bit higher, but that was about it. So overall, with even shoddy equipment, not really shoddy, but not top of the line. Like, I can imagine just what you guys with, 1080s and 2080s and i7s and, was it Ryzen cards can do. But I was happy with mine. It's only, 1080p or something like that, but I bet this game is beautiful in 4K when you can actually get into it. So we waiting with everyone else now. It does look like the top streamers, that's what they got in to play one game and then got booted back out. Or they're at that mysterious loadout page that I couldn't find. I'll probably give this one another 15 minutes and I'll head to a different server or try a different one. Maybe 30 minutes. I'm fairly patient. So welcome anybody who's new. We did get to play one game in the, AS server. It lasted for about, 50 minutes? Almost an hour. My gaming ability was poor, but the game actually, it did pretty well. And after the game ended, we got booted back to the loading screen here. My running theory so far is that they're letting a few people play at a time and then kicking them out to bring in a new group. But there's no merit behind that or anything, that's just my little snarky ideas. So far though, all the developers on their Twitter feed keep saying that they're working on it. And I believe them. They did say that they had a problem with their PR people in the middle of the night. Which, to be fair, it was the middle of the night. And that's why they weren't responding. And if you're on their Discord, I'd avoid that at all costs. Because that has just been shit. And the same with the Steam community page. There's people trying to get you to download some malware, and you don't want to download anything from the Steam community group page. That's just not good anyways. And their Reddit is filled with pictures of people aiming their guns at this loading screen. I don't have my gun with me, so there will be no pictures of me holding a gun pointed at my screen. And the poor store page of this game has gotten overrun by bad reviews for people who can't get in. Which I understand, but you definitely want to give it a chance before you give it a bad review. Like, I could sit here and wait for hours at this loading screen, but I did get to play one game of it, so I didn't quite hit my 1 to 2 hour mark of gameplay, so I will not review it yet. But if I didn't have that rule, then I would give it a pretty good review because the gameplay was pretty good. I know I joked about the sound quality, like walking on glass sounded like you were eating an apple or eating something in your face. It was just, did not sound like walking on glass. I will say though, guys, probably if we hit the hour and 30 mark on the stream and we're still not in another game, I will probably shoot out because I do have to work tonight, so I need to start getting ready for that here soon. And it's gonna snow tonight and I'm so excited, so I have to make sure I bring some hats and winter coat and all that, because you better believe it, if it's snowing while I'm at work, I will be outside playing in the snow. I did make a streaming schedule actually last night while I was at work that I will have to remember how I did it and get in there to launch it so you can see the streaming schedule. But usually I start streaming around midnight on, let's see, Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and Thursday night. So it'll be Sunday night. I might start a little earlier, but Monday I get out of work at 11 at night, so by the time I get home, right around midnight, I'll be streaming. Same with Tuesday. Wednesday and Thursday are my days off, so those nights I could start earlier, but I will definitely be streaming right around 11 to midnight. And I can hear that my nasal passage is starting to get clogged from cold weather, so I might sound a little nasally as we sit and wait for this loading screen. Oh, the other good news is I'm supposed to go to a film festival tomorrow, so that will be fun. So there might be a little later stream tomorrow night. And I'm gonna pick up a webcam too, so you can see me in all my disheveled pajama wearing self. Like, not gonna lie, I'm sitting here in pajama bottoms and a hoodie, because you definitely need the hoodie. And best part is this hoodie I've had for over 10 years, because I graduated 10 years ago. I've had this hoodie since 2001, I think. And it definitely looks raggedy, so no judgments coming when you actually get that webcam up and see my face. Well, this is a fun loading screen. They should have, like, Galaga or something we could play on here. Have we tried? Is there anything to click to play? Like, that'd be something if I was a developer and I had a game that had a shit launch. I'd be like, you know what we ought to do? We gotta throw up this crap game on that loading screen so that they could play it. But that'd probably get people pissed off more at me. which is why I don't develop games, along with not being good at coding. Alright, we're gonna give it about 15 more minutes. If it doesn't work, then we will call it a day and head on out. But for anyone who is just tuning in, who didn't get to see it, we were on the AU, Jesus, I don't know why I keep saying AS servers. And we got to play one game for about 50 minutes. I will probably cut this down, maybe. Maybe I won't cut it, maybe I'll just toss it up on my YouTube channel, so that others can see just how long we waited to get in. And actually, I don't think I showed the entire wait time because I didn't start streaming until we got to the deploy page. And then we sat there for a while at the deploy page. But oh jeez, even the music has stopped now. Oh, okay, I was gonna say. Man. That means something's broken if the music has stopped on the loading page. I'm not gonna give the developers crap or anything though, because if any of you remember when Battlefield 4 launched, and they had the shit release that was that. And that game was released by big studio EA. These guys, Farm 51, it's just a tiny, tiny group of developers. It's not some huge company. So I give them slack for that. And I'm not sure if they realized how much hype was behind this game. They might not have. Maybe most people didn't realize how much we really wanted Battlefield V, or 5, however you're gonna say it, to be a modern shooter. I think even the Battlefield people underestimated that. Because what I've heard so far about that game is that it kind of sucks. So if this game, if they can fix it and get it good, I think they can take a lot of the Battlefield players away from Battlefield. I mean, even there's a game called Game Developer Tycoon. And if you release 2 of the same types of games, one right after the other, it doesn't end well. Like, all you had to do was play that game to know that if you release a World War I game followed by a World War II game, it's not going to turn out well. I don't know, maybe that's just me. However, at least Call of Duty had what they have. It was Call of Duty 3, and then World War II, and then Call of Duty 4, Black Ops 4, whatever. Even they knew not to go from World War II to another old-timey game. And here I am just mumbling because we got one game in, and now we're sitting at the loading screen hoping for another one. But now we're just being greedy because I know there's so many of you guys who haven't even gotten one game in yet. And I feel for you. If you missed the game, I will be putting it up on my YouTube channel so you can see that. I was in the AS servers, so you can always try that. It took about 30 minutes to get from launching the game into the game. Into an actual game. So just be aware of that. We got about 10 minutes left before we end this, if we don't get it in. I have no idea how the other people have gotten to their loadout screen, because even when I launched the game I couldn't get to a loadout screen. So that's a conundrum. And my nasal passage is starting to clog up, so we getting all nasally. I was running a GTX 1050 Ti and an i5 6600, and we were doing pretty good with those for the specs. We averaged about 30 frames per second, between 30 and 40 frames per second, and about 30% CPU usage while we were doing that. So it wasn't too bad. I mean, it's 30 frames per second is the average for console, right? So when we were getting up to like 50 frames per second at one point, like 65, and it was doing pretty good. I think once they start getting everything fixed, I think it'll do fairly well. So has anybody else been able to get in yet, or are they still at the waiting screen too? By the looks, most people either they haven't gotten in at all, or they've only gotten one game and then gotten kicked out again. So I'm thankful I was able to get one game in. So I mean, it'd be nice to get into, but I think that's kind of, at this point, it's just being greedy, to be honest. Because all of you guys who haven't gotten to play one, I think you need to at least get one in, so you're like, yeah, if they could fix the servers, this game would be so good. Because it really would be. I just gotta get the server problem down. I think there's probably more people that want to play this than are actually playing it. Are actually able to play it, and way more than what they were expecting. So we got about 7 minutes before we give up on it, and so far not looking good. Still waiting. For anyone just joining, we did get one game in. It was pretty fun. It was about 50 minutes. As soon as it was over there, we got booted back out. Back to the rating screen. We're running a GTX 1050 Ti with an i5 6600. And we did pretty good. Our frame rates were okay. I mean, it dropped down to like 19 frames per second, maybe twice. But other than that, it stayed good. Our CPU stayed about 30%, so that wasn't too bad. I think that's about average for like GTA 5 even. I apologize for all the background noise. There are a ton of people here at the apartment, and there's loud people and dogs all over the place. So we got problems all around. I do have a schedule that I will work on getting up. So you can see when I'll be streaming. I just put it together, and we're going to try and stick to it as much as possible. But if you know me at all, you know I'm fairly flaky when it comes to that kind of stuff. I mean, I've been doing pretty good the last couple of weeks, I guess. So if we could just keep that going, I think we'd be all set. So let me see if we can activate it here. There we go. Should be all set. So now we should have our schedule should be activated. Let's check it out. And yes, schedule is up, guys. So you can see when we'll be live. Another probably will be times where it'll be the middle of the day and I'll be streaming like now. But now though, I really wanted to play this game, so I'm really glad that I was able to get at least one game in. I was ecstatic about that. Especially because that's one more than everyone else, and I feel so bad for you guys, because it was fun, really. I definitely have to get used to the recoil on the game, or on the guns. And that was a bit rough, but I think after we get to play it a while, we'll get that practice in, and we'll definitely be able to get it going. The one game I did get to play was on AS servers, and it took about, I think it was between 13 and 15 minutes to get past this loading screen, and then another 13 to 15 minutes to get through a deploy loading screen. Like, I had clicked the deploy button, and it sat there and didn't do anything for about 13 minutes. And then there was a couple of loading screens after that, before we actually were launched into the game. So if you can get that far, then you're doing pretty good. Now, there are people that are streaming that got to their loadout screen. I'm not sure how they got there, because I could not. There was no option for me to not deploy. As soon as I got into the game, it said that they recommended a deploy, and then you could say no thanks, and you could click the no thanks, but when I clicked it, nothing happened. So the only thing I could do was hit deploy. There was no option to go to a loading screen to fix out my guns or my armor or anything like that. So now we're here, and we waiting. It feels like at the very end of Titanic, where everybody is waiting in the little rowboats for help to come when none will come. That was so sad. But we know help is coming, because the developers have stated on their Twitter that they're working on it. And they are a small team, so I understand that it'll take a little bit. If any of you remember Battlefield 4, that had the craziest, terrible launch. And that was from a big name developer team, EA. And that still took forever to get fixed. And that game ended up being spectacular, so I know they can do it. It'll just take a little bit of time. I'm sure they're all working really hard, especially with all those reviews coming in on Steam, where they're just, everybody's stuck at the loading screen, so everybody's getting more and more and more and more pissed. And I understand, but I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. May just be my optimism, but I want at least an hour or two of gameplay in before I review a game. That's just been my rule of thumb. It's different if the game has been out for, like, say the game released last year, and now I just bought it and I go to play it and it's unplayable. I can't get into it. That'd be something else. I'd leave a bad review for that one. But as it is, the game just releasing, I'm definitely gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna wait until they fix it. I'll try it again. I'll get that 1 to 2 hours of gameplay, actual gameplay in, and then I'll give it a review. So far, I played the 50 minutes, and it was fun. I definitely need practice, because, not gonna lie, it was fairly embarrassing, to say the least, for how poorly I played. Normally, I would not have streamed that, but because it's so hard to get into a game, I figured as soon as I saw that I was able to deploy, I was like, we gotta stream this. Because people want to see what's going on. So I did, and I sucked, and you all saw. But it's okay. Everybody's got to start somewhere. And that was my starting point. I will think I'll take a break from this for a while they fix it, and I'll play some other shooter games, so I can get some experience under my belt with some more shoot 'em ups. maybe I'll have to go back to Battlefield 1 and practice a bit, so that by the time this is all fixed and good, I'll be able to get in and not be such a joke. And practice my leaning, and practice my sliding, and practice my shooting and my aiming, and yeah, practice just about everything. So we have hit that 30-minute mark, guys. I'm gonna cut out. I thank you all for watching. If I do kick back up, I will definitely start streaming again. So with that, I will see you all later. I will be streaming, let's see, tomorrow is Sunday. Tomorrow night, probably around 11 or 12, I will stream something else. Did you get in, Harry? Harry Palms and Feet, I love that name. Harry Palms and Feet, did you get into a game? Ah, nuts. Okay. Alright, well. Yeah. I really wish they would fix it, because I was so pumped about this game. So pumped. And it's sad. It's sad. But hopefully when they do fix it, it'll be spectacular. That's my hopes. But like I said, I'm an optimist. If I was a pessimist, I'd be like, this game is shit. They're gonna fix it and it's still gonna be shit. Nah. I think they're gonna fix it and I think it'll be pretty good. Whether they can get the player base back afterwards, I'm really hoping so. I'm hoping it's so good when they do fix it that people are like, well, I tried it. Like No Man's Sky. Hopefully not quite as bad as that, because Jesus. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't take them as long as it did to fix that game as it does to fix this one. But hopefully they'll get it fixed and the player base will return. So with that, guys, I'm gonna have to say see you laters. If you're just tuning in and you want to see the gameplay, I will be uploading over to my YouTube channel. And it should be up on here as soon as I stop too. You'll probably have to sit through like another 15 to 20 minutes of a loading screen for the deploy screen, but then you will see the actual gameplay. So with that, guys, I will see you later, tomorrow night probably. And have fun, good luck. I hope you all get at least one game in so you can see what it's like. Because it is fun. I don't want to say I recommend it, because if you can't get past the loading screen, then you're like, well, you recommended it and I couldn't get any further than that. But if you can get in, it's definitely worth the play. Alright, guys, we'll see you later.